What is up, Degrassers? How are we doing? I don't know if I like the glasses. Definitely don't belong in the laundry basket, though. I am once again here telling you, the viewer, about the show Degrassi and the impact that it had on a young, frail, developing mind and the lessons that we can still take today. Today, we will be covering 2 more Degrassi episodes. Number 15, Hot for a Teacher. Episode 16, Message in a Bottle. We're still doing the rock and roll themes. Remember, rock and roll titles.
Physics of attraction and repulsion is what we're going to explore today using static electricity.
So we're talking about attraction and repulsion, which will come in the form, I'm guessing, Hot for a Teacher. We can already see Toby giving her the eyes, and we are but 8 seconds into the episode. Once again, foregoing the acoustic guitar, I miss it. That welcomes me in. That lets me know, hey, sit down, a Degrassi episode's about to start.
Will you be my friend, Toby Isaacs?
You shut up and do your work.
A little first perspective camera action, trying different techniques, giving us new experiences. This would work better if there was the 4x3. Like I said, the 16x9 does tend to ruin the framing, considering that is literally not how it was framed for. Who am I but a humble little filmmaker?
You have the cutest little bones. I bet you say that to all the skeletal mastodons. No.
So it seems that JT is showing a lesson in repulsion. Why don't you just grow up, buddy? The tone of this episode is a little jarring, considering the last 2 episodes were pretty serious. These are children in school, and children, they tend to act a little goofy.
JT York?
Sorry, Miss Hatzilakos.
Miss
Don't listen to him.
Hatzilakos sounds like a dinosaur name in itself. If I was a sultry physics teacher, I would hope that I could exude half of the commanding energy that she does. I get it, it's supposed to be JT's perspective, but he's not a fucking ant. Ooh, JT is showing up late. He's really up this episode. Showing up late for school. Now that is one thing I cannot forgive. It's detention. That's why the doors were closed. You ever seen legs on a woman? Ooh. They could have dressed her like an actual fucking teacher and not like, I don't know, a poor.
Oh, is that your pen on the ground?
Must be yours. And this cutie is Isabella.
Isabella's
Really
pregnant. JT's gonna lose her, but he's gonna take care of the babies. Hatzilakos is gonna respect JT, but she's not gonna like him. We know where this is going. We know how these episodes play out.
The medium.
Wait, was that before school or after school? The way it's cut, it seems like he showed up for detention and now we're in night classes? Or is this the next day? Degrassi, you're not telling me the places and the times. I need to know the times. Degrassi, give me a timeline.
Hey,
Born in Alberta,
how was your quality time with Miss Hot Sauce?
Hot and saucy. First, I did one of these.
JT, is this yours?
See, it's funny when a man does it. A man can't be sexy picking up a pen. See, the female physique just makes it so that the very act of bending over and picking up a simple object that has fallen is a sexual act in which one must be gazed upon. For a woman's very existence is sexual within itself. Men, though.
What exactly is a sexagram?
That thingy with 6 points.
No, that's a hexagram.
I've never seen this before. Spinner be dumb? Oh, do we got Blonde Spinner? When did fucking Bleach Blonde Splitter? When did Blonde Spinner enter the fold? Was he here last time? Was he making fun of gay Marco? I'm all for it. Still dumb, though. Still very much big old dum-dum.
Oh, that has to be a trick.
Oh, this is the one where he's stinky. I remember that being part of his character. This one is the very one in which Spinner is becoming more manly. He has not fully realized or taken on the responsibility that comes with pubescence, with puberty, that comes with puberty, such as the smells that may accrue from your very porpoises. On like a 10 of the smell scale, I think I'm at like a 3 or a 4. I like when we get a little creative camera work. We're on either a dolly or playing with spinner. He's on a dolly and he's being pulled and he's just kind of acting like he's
Honesty
moving.
never hurt.
Ellie, what the fuck? What are those beans? Spinner walked all the way around to the back behind Ashley and Ellie, and now he's walking forward to his chair. He's really just crop dusting the entire classroom with his smells, and then Ellie has to be the poor soul to tell him. This does remind me of a time in college when there was a very smelly girl, and we did not want to tell her that she was very smelly, but she smelled every day. The thing was, she's a very rude person, so we just didn't tell her. We didn't say anything. We didn't really make fun of her. One day, a teacher came up to us and said, "Why don't you guys tell her? Aren't you her friend?" And we rightfully said,
No, we're not her friend.
I'm not gonna just bring it up and say, "Hey lady, you smell." Why would I acknowledge her just to tell her she smells? And you know what? The teacher didn't tell her either. Probably would have been better for us if we just told her in the first place.
Rule number 1 of puberty, shower every day.
The truth from now on.
You can't handle the truth! Jack Nicholson?
What is this scene? Spinner is mad at Jimmy for not telling him that he smells. And he's like, "Buddy, you need to tell me the truth." To which prompted Jimmy to quote, "A few good men poorly. They didn't show Ashley's or Ellie's reaction as they walked by, so I'm just confused as to like the joke and how it read on paper to like the editing.
Sure, man. Whatever.
Whatever, dude. You smell. That's your thing. That's your shit. That's your shit, buddy. It looks like you're just gonna be smelly from now on.
JT has a life. He's got a new girlfriend.
Really? You mean Liberty? Finally.
Oh, date Liberty, JT. She loves you. Liberty will get that wish one day, I hope. The
That is
camera is
so
spinning.
difficult.
Holy shit. Did they get one Quentin Tarantino to direct this opening scene?
The youngest you can date is half your age plus 7.
I would feel extremely uncomfortable dating someone that much younger than me. I don't know why. I just like knowing that people lived through the events that I lived through at roughly the same time that I lived through them.
That's 15 plus 7.
Which is 22. And you're short by a couple of years.
They bring up the age thing, but they don't bring up that it's he's a child, Emma.
A shadow of black, empty, despairing nothingness.
How gothy. My entire life is a dark room. The goth vibes are sitting well with Ashley. I love the purple eyeshadow. Ashley's really speaking my language right now. Me and her, we're connected. And she might be the most representative character of me thus far, though I don't know if I would ever rock that hair. Look at all the archival footage there has ever been of me. I would never.
Wow. Happy.
Do you think that's helping or hurting, Spinner? Helping or hurting, Spinner? Are we helping or hurting?
I thought you were trying way too hard to be profound. It sounded like a suicide note.
Well, I wouldn't expect a conformist to understand.
You could have owned him so hard there. Jimmy, I would love for you to get up here and be half as honest as I have been. I don't think you have the fucking spine for it. I don't think you can stomach being real for 2 fucking seconds. So why don't you shut your fucking trap, you conformist? Can't believe I was ever in love with a normie.
Ashley, this exercise is about
Ashley, why don't you let your ex-boyfriend berate you in front of the classroom?
Well, I thought about what you said about Isabella's weight problem. She's pregnant.
How about I do some research?
Wow, it's like underneath it all, he's a decent little boy, and he really just needs something positive to focus his attention on.
Now, the moment Manny steps away, the balloons repel because they're both negatively charged.
We're fucking myth busting straight in class. This is science going on, and I appreciate it. Getting the kids involved, getting them engaged. I appreciate her as a person, as a teacher, as a human being.
Miss Hatsalakos, can I see you for a second?
Hasalakos, there's this kid. He just smells so goddamn bad. And no matter what we do, we cannot figure it out. Can you scientifically engineer a serum that can overcome his stench?
So, teacher's pet, when is Miss H getting you your own cage?
Boys be teasing other boys. Hey, looks like the hot teacher is horny for another man because she literally cannot exist without being sexual. Am I right, JT?
You jealous? You want to be my other guinea pig boy?
Love how they inserted children laughing, and there's one girl. Larry, where did you come from?
Yeah, I'm sure you.
Toby, incredible skill. Toby slays. A betrayal by a person that I thought was a friend. I thought you cared,
Actually,
JT.
we're this close to week. I'm really sorry about yesterday.
Actually, you saved my story. I went through it last night and made some changes, and it is way better. I like this new Jimmy.
He just told her that her story sucked, and she was like, well, it gave me the courage to make some changes, so he must be right. You can still be mad that he criticized it the way he criticized it and make it better. Those two things can exist at the same time.
Okay, you and Ash getting back together? Stupidest idea I ever heard. What?
The story was about Spinner smelling, and he told Jimmy to always be honest. So they started a truth pact, which resulted in Jimmy having to tell the truth to Ashley for some reason. She wasn't part of the truth pact. So now it's about Spinner not wanting Jimmy to get back together with Ashley. This B story is kind of... Isn't there a teacher's lounge? Maybe she likes the sunlight. Do you get sunlight in Canada? Love her headphones. I love how they're over her hair. Listening to classical. This woman, I'm gonna put my glasses on. It makes me feel sophisticated. This woman has more layers to her than I previously had thought. Maybe I, like JT, had objectified her, had made an object out of her, when really, if I gave her the chance to be the person that she is, we could have connected on a deeper level. Really, in the end, it's my fault.
Look, you're funny, okay? But you're also very intelligent.
I got this talk many times in school. I know how it goes. You're funny, you're smart, you're intelligent, you got a good heart. You act out in order to seek attention from others.
But you know why I'm really angry? Wasting it by always being the class clown. Just wasting it.
Were these talks effective on me? No. It just kind of taught me to be a little more nuanced in the things I said, to be a little more sarcastic, ironic, so that they may fly under the radar and over the heads. It just made me adapt, become better at the comedy, or worse. It probably made me worse. I'm not funny.
What are you doing? School's out.
It's an honesty list about Spinner.
So this is a list of honesty towards Spinner. He's always late. Hate that as well. Get on time. Get a fucking clock, Spinner. Talks in movies. Unforgivable. Shit stuck in your teeth. Gotta get it out. Seems reasonable to me. Clumsy. Can't fall a motherfucker for that. Makes stupid jokes. Not funny. Thinks he's all that. Jimmy, this is starting to read a little bit like jealousy. It's starting to feel like you just don't like your friend that much. Uses way too much mustard. Never washes his gym clothes, and he is cheap. Maybe he's just poor, you asshole. You rich f***. You elitist f***. So if the theme is repulsion and attraction, we are repulsing people with the efforts to be honest. We're also attracting people with honesty.
Miss
Oh
H.
no, oh no, there's babies.
Miss H.
Oh, she's just
I'm
out
on
of the
my way out.
cage.
On my way
Getting
to
out of
the
my
room.
cage, and I've been doing just fine.
I got her. Ow! Ow! Stop! Oh my God!
Gonna fucking smash her, my god.
The janitor spread rat poison all around the school because of rodent problems.
What in the classroom? Just fucking spray it all over the place? Maybe he could have skipped the room with rodents in it.
You're a bum and you hang out at my house too much. That's because you pee on the toilet seat. My mom doesn't want you over.
Oh no, is that true? Spinner, control your pee. Aim for the water. So their friendship isn't really going over well. I guess he showed Spinner the list. What did we learn? Too much honesty, not a good thing. Isn't it on the ground?
coming
Are
out
they
anytime
supposed to be
soon.
like on the ground right now? It's under A cabinet,
Look,
or is
JT,
it
I can
in
stay.
a drawer?
We can go.
Were you always a science teacher?
Teaching is my life, JT.
And I live to
And that's why what you did.
Any more honesty you want to share? Yeah. Your idea sucked.
Tough words coming from a guy wearing a wristband. Are you fucking working up a sweat at the desk, my guy? Does Spinner still smell? Did he ever fix his smelly problem?
Isabella crawled into her cage and had her babies 15 minutes later.
Those are not newborns. Wow. JT sure really learned a lesson about, it was about telling the truth, about being true to yourself. Really, the comfort he was seeking was intellectual, one to help him grow and flourish as an individual while discovering what interests him beyond the basic facade of attention seeking. Spinner, on the other hand, smelly boy, makes a pact with Jimmy. Let's be honest, too much honesty, too much of a bad thing can push your friends away. But a little dishonesty can bring us together. As long as you have like mutual secrets on one another. Didn't get back together with Ashley, but they're closer to one another. We didn't get follow through on that. Overall, I give this episode a B-. It's harmless. It didn't really tell anything interesting. We didn't go too deep. We had 2 heavier episodes last time. We need a little relief this week. Just a fun little story about JT discovering the magic of birth through a guinea pig. Maybe Message in the Bottle will have a little more to say. This is a very ominous opening shot, opening screen, a key being pushed into a keyhole to where to win. I cannot say. Shawnee boy. It's the first time Emma has been over to Sean's house. Sean, he's a little down on his luck. His family isn't full of money or wealth. It's just him and his brother making it on their own, trying to get through life and all the challenges it throws at them. So they don't have means. They don't come from the nicest of places. They got 4 walls and a place to call their own. And some might say that is all you need. Not sure why there's an entire bike inside of his room. There's stairs, there's an entire table. Is this his room or is this the living room? Is it all one room? They try to convince us that he's cool, but it's like, no, he's a child in a jean jacket. It's not gonna work. It's a little dangerous, you know?
I was just doing some
chemistry, huh? That's cool. Go build no bombs. So,
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go to the library then.
Is this a different actor playing Sean's brother? Because I don't remember this look. When did he get cornrows? When did he wear tinted shades? Why does he have a dyed goatee on his face? This is not the brother that I knew. I thought his brother had like nice hair and like worked on bikes and was kind of a cool guy. And he wanted better for Sean. This is a scum Just go to Emma's house.
Kind of teamwork I want to see in the regionals, gentlemen.
No problem.
Got it, coach. Good work.
Go into regionals, baby. That means the region. That means everybody within the region plays each other. Playing the games, the sporty games. Good luck, boys.
Wait.
Shut up, Spinner.
No, you shut up.
Oh, they don't like one another. I forgot. Sean and Jimmy, they have a rivalry. Jimmy, he doesn't like Sean because he was disrespectful. No, Jimmy was just an asshole to Sean for like no reason. Sean got held back. Do they know each other previously? How was their relationship before? A lot of things going unsaid.
I'm having a party tonight to celebrate making the regionals, and you can bring Emma if you want to.
You'll let us like me into your party? Thanks, bro. Pals. Dude. Look at Spinner bringing people together. Still fucking smell Spinner. Get on it.
About tonight? Are you busy tonight?
Why am I getting that weird, scary vibe?
It's
I know
Emma.
this is off
She
maybe
always
last
has bullshit coming
No.
up. Babe, you want me to have dinner with your parents? Snake and Snape?
Emma, we have Jimmy's party tonight. We were invited.
He's so mad about
A
it.
little more disappointed. Anyway, my mom makes it for special occasions, so you have to come.
Oh, it's special now. Special occasions. Sean can't resist now. He just has to go. Oh, Ashley, my goth queen. Please, why don't you come back to me, Ashley? Did not go over well the last time they were at a party together.
Tara, I'm having a party tonight at my house. Can you make it?
Totally.
Tell Ash she can come too. She wants. It's no big deal.
You're missing Jimmy's party for a pedicure. No, for a spa weekend. It's more fun than a room full of Neanderthals.
Is the audio off? Is it out of sync? Looking at their lips, there's a weird little, maybe standard definition fared better for this show. Put the effect on it. Maybe it'll look better then.
So, Elle, how about you? I'd have more fun sculpting my earwax.
How much earwax do you have, Ellie? Oh, no, Sean. You put your fat toe through your sock. Get socks that fit better. Why are you getting such small sockies, my dude? I have never put a hole through a sock. Is that my privilege? My white privilege? I've never put a hole through a sock? I don't know how to help him with that problem. That's insane. There's some really meaty acting work they're doing here. Some real good character stuff.
Where you going with my pickled herring, punk?
Oh no, it's a no-shoe zone. Emma's house, notoriously no-shoe zone. Sean feeling pretty silly with his holy socks. Can we go to Jimmy's party afterwards? Get some sush, fucking dip for the party. Sush, then skadoosh, you know what I mean?
He installs side view mirrors on minivans.
No, he's an auto worker. It's a noble profession.
What's a non-noble profession, Snake? Why don't you tell me a profession to look down upon, my dude? Do you guys mind if I BT the fuck out with my chain? I mean, if he does need to lock up his bike, he has it right there. Oh no, Sean's gonna turn towards the bottle. Oh God, Sean, no. Doesn't that hurt? Won't they smell it if he drips it down his fucking throat?
Emma, you want some more pie?
Yeah, sure.
Whoa, he's wasted. Snake looked like he was fucking dying though. Holy shit. No, I want to go back. I want to pause on Snake's face. Snake looks really bad. Is this actor dying? Is this part of the story? Is the sushi bad? He has lost a lot of color in his face, and he looks like he's in pain through every fucking scene. Did they try to cover it up with makeup? It's hard to tell. He looks like he's gonna fucking puke, and his eyes are like sunken in his head. This is just adding a weird element to the scene, like a weird layer to it.
Because I don't get nice home-cooked meals at home.
Sean, we just have extra.
For a welfare case.
Really push a button there, Spike. Spike really putting a spike through his heart, you know what I mean? His back. This is a fucking Mac pad. People are getting, hey, you can drink whatever you want as long as it's a Corona.
Sorry, I got guests to attend to. I'll catch you later.
Wow.
Pretty fucking cold, Jimmy. She didn't even know that Sean was. Emma came down like, huh, what? Why is dinner over? What happened? Guys, everything was perfectly fine. Sean is a completely stable and normal human boy. He wouldn't just leave for no reason. Didn't even say goodbye to Emma. That's so funny. Oh, hey, Craig. I love how the characters are never on screen together and they'll just disappear for episodes at a time. So when they show up, it's literally like seeing an old friend. It's like, oh, I haven't even had class with you this semester. It's so weird. Little rascal, you. Come here.
You been drinking? No.
I'm a little confused by that Inquisition, Craig. Isn't that what the party is for? There's a lot of girls here.
Jimmy! Hold on. You made it.
Why was Jimmy more excited for Sean than Craig? Wait, is no one else drinking? Is Sean literally the only person that's drinking here? How does parties work? How do party work? I don't think I've ever been to a party, so I quite honestly do not know how they work. I want to drink some alcohol in my Mountain Dew. Gotta spike my Mountain Dew. Get a real good buzz going. Why don't you guys leave? You guys are such fucking buzzkills. Go home.
Don't want to be with.
Sure done a shit job showing it so far, Jimmy. When the crowd is so big at the party that you can't make your way to the front.
Sean!
Oh, Emma, calm down.
Sean's gonna hit her again. party is over, my guy. Go home. You ruined it. You killed it. You suck. I fucking hate you. Leave my house. Party is over. Drunk child acting is my favorite acting in the world, and it sometimes just comes out in funny ways, I find. Oh, but Ash is there to help pick up the pieces. Get a fucking broom, Jimmy. Oh, wow. I picked up the glass with my fingers, and it cut me. Did someone put the beer goggles on the camera? Because I feel like I'm looking through Sean's vision right now.
Who are you calling?
My mom?
What? No, hang up.
She don't like me. She gonna think I'm bad. Stop. How'd you get there? How far away is Jimmy's? How big is this town? Is this Degrassi? Does Jimmy live in the city? Can I get a map of the area, please?
So now we're even.
Hey, Jimmy.
Cock blocked by the boy in blue wearing a Canadian tuxedo. I guess you guys would just call it a tuxedo up there. Here comes Sean to ruin the day. I don't want to talk to anyone. I love that Emma had a terrible night. The dinner with her family and her boyfriend went awful, leaving halfway through, in which he got shit-faced at a party and Emma had to call her mom to pick them both up. When the next morning came, she said, I will put on my leggings, my pants with the dolphins jumping out of the water, and I'll bring my boxing gloves to school. Why does she have boxing gloves?
Things are always gonna be like this.
Like what?
Me screwing up. It's in my blood.
You could
Nice
just
song.
stop. When you
Maybe
feel
yes,
yourself screwing up,
Did
you
my
can go,
mom
wait.
give you the 3rd degree?
Am I helping or hurting? Am I helping or hurting right now? Helping or hurting?
I mean, driving
And
home
you
drunk
gotta
the
ask,
second
am I
time
helping or
might be a
hurting
different
whom?
story.
Myself, Emma, the people
You don't have
around
to worry
me?
about that,
Maybe
okay?
ask it for
Try
every
to give
single
me a
person.
lecture.
That's how empathy starts, and it's a skill in which we must pursue
Sean,
and build
I like
upon
you.
every day. Oh, we're done? Episode over. Sean feels like he is a screw up. Nothing he says will overcome the curse of his family of being losers, outcasts, downridden, downtrodden individuals. One cannot escape the means in which they are trapped in if they do not have the resources to pull themselves out of it. He doesn't even have socks that can sustain his feet. I appreciate this episode for the sheer amount of drunk acting that it gave us, and I appreciate this episode for the sheer amount of Sean acting that it gave us. Same with Jimmy and Ashley. I guess they need to work on each other. They need to try to find some common ground, and it's when they give each other a chance do they connect. And also a connective thread from the last episode. Always happy to see relationships being built upon and carry over into the preceding episode. It feels weird when a lot of these episodes just completely drop every development, every chain that we had made in the previous episode. What are we? Chop fucking liver, Degrassi? Like, we are growing as people, and I want to see how these relationships evolve. So I'm glad that they're starting to implement more and more continuous storytelling throughout the season. I feel like we got a lot of growth out of Sean, though we are kind of hitting the same beats as I'm doing better. I can be a good guy, but I'm a bad guy, and it's hard to escape. Emma, you don't deserve me. Emma, you're a better person than me, but I can't get over you because you're the one person that could make me better. But that is a grander topic for another time. And I think for now, we'll just have to settle and accept Sean has come a long way, but he is not yet the person he needs to be in order to fulfill the needs of Emma. I think this episode represents that in a good way. I like the location of Jimmy, that they actually filled out the house with extras. It felt like a party for once. I give this episode Message in a Bottle an A. Though I'm not really sure what the message was. I guess the bottle was the one he was drinking, and the message is, I need to get my shit together. I'm Grayson Todd. Those were 2 more episodes of Degrassi. Lessons being learned, not as heavy, not as strong of a subject matter as the previous episode, but I still think we're getting some good character growth, and I always appreciate that. And I found the message well-intentioned and well-representative. 2 solid episodes, but not ones that should be go-tos for any Degrassi diehard. I'll see you next time when we cover Relax. Don't do it. And Dressed in Black. Jimmy, though, right here, not really dressed in black. This is more of a bluish shade, if you ask me. Curious what the episodes would bring. Curious what new dynamics or changes we will see. As always, thank you for watching. Stay swezzy, stay posy, watch some good shit, and I will catch you on the flip side. Toodles.